Hello friends, today we shall learn about Pather Panchali. This is one of the important and major part of the syllabus of MEG 16. Indian folk literature where we have Pather Panchali, the song of the little road. So as we see, MEG 16 MEG 16, the folk literature suggests us to read Pather Panchali, the song of the little road. So this Pather Panchali, song of the little road, is 1955 Indian Bengali-language drama, a film written and directed by Satyajit Ray. So as we see, Pather Panchali is a masterpiece of Satyajit Ray and produced by the Government of West Bengal. But it's an adaptation of Bibhutibhushan Bandyopadhyay's 1929 Bengali novel of the same name. So, Pather Panchali is an adaptation from the novel by Bibhutibhushan Bandyopadhyay's 1929 Bengali novel. Actually, Pather Panchali depicts the childhood travels of the protagonist Apur and his elder sister Durga amidst the harsh village life of their poor family. And this movie was shot in the rural Bengal where we find the plot cast, basically the characteristics as we discussed. Harihar Roy, the head of the family, and his wife was Sarvajaya Roy, who had a tough struggle in her life. So Harihar Roy was the head of the family, the father of the family, who was a Pandit, priest, a Brahman. Sarvajaya Roy, the wife of Harihar Roy. Apur Roy, who is known as Apu, the son of Sarvajaya and Harihar. Durga is the daughter of Sarvajaya and Harihar. Indi Thakran, the old aunt of Apurva and Durga. And we have Prasanna, the school teacher, where Apu will go to learn lesson. There are other characters also, but these are the major characters. If you know these are the characters' name and their role in the play, so you are almost done with the lesson Pather Panchali. Okay. So as we say, these were written and directed by Satyajit Ray, the masterpiece of Satyajit Ray, but it is the actual adaptation from Bibhutibhushan Bandyopadhyay's 1929 Bengali novel. So as we see, Harihar Roy was the Brahman priest. His wife Sarvajaya Roy, who struggled. Apu, Durga, both are son and daughter of Harihar and Sarvajaya. And other characters are also there. Now we need to discuss this into 5 categorizations. The summary and the analysis. Apu is born in a poor family where Harihar and Sarvajaya both were struggling to earn their daily livelihood. Apu, an innocent boy, moves with his sister Durga. Sarvajaya was fighting a losing battle. Again and again, the suffering of poverty was taunting her. Then, second scenario, we find about the stolen beads. And not only that, Durga used to steal guavas, mangoes from the neighbor's orchard. And they used to complain to Sarvajaya, the mother of Durga. And Durga used to get irritated In certain moment in the play, we have seen that Durga was, this one Sarvajaya was beating her daughter Durga. In the third scenario, we find that Sarvajaya's loneliness when Harihar went to the city and Sarvajaya was left alone in the family with son and daughter Durga and Apur. In the middle of the play also we find that in this passing, the old aunt would also pass away. She would go through a long term of suffering and finally breathe her last under a bamboo garden. And not only that, the departure of Harihar from the rural place to the city in the cause of getting some survival of a better livelihood, that made Sarvajaya almost lonely, and she was fighting a battle which was almost lost in life. Not only that, in the absence of Harihar Rai, when Sarvajaya was fighting the losing battle, Apu and Durga, they were playing the role of innocence. They used to play in the field. They used to taunt to each other, especially Durga used to taunt Apu. And this is how it has been narrated. But the life, the luck played a very bad role in the life of Sarvajaya. When these three characters are being there, when the head of the family was not there, at that moment the role of Durga has been terminated. As we see, the monsoon where Durga plays and then gets ill, she suffers and then dies. The loss of Durga was not acceptable in the life of Sarvajaya. Sarvajaya was traumatized when Durga left this world. After the suffering, especially when Durga got herself wet in the monsoon, Sarvajaya was turned into the stone after the departure of Durga. When Harihar, the head of the family, the member of the family, the father of the family, was not there at all. And then we find the masterpiece of Satyajit Ray. Of course, it was an adaptation of Bibhutibhushan Bandyopadhyay. Had an impact in the hearts of the readers. Had an impact in the hearts of the audience. At the end, Harihar returns home with a lot of merchandise, gifts for Durga, sari for Durga. And Harihar showed to Sarvajaya, and Sarvajaya was broken into tears. She was crying. And then Harihar found that his daughter is no more in this world. The family broke into absolute sadness. What happened? The family finally decided, in the family who are there, we have found in the in between, Indir also dies, in between Durga dies. So in the family who are left, Harihar, Sarvajaya and Apu. Three of them then finally went to the city where they will start their new life again there, and they left their ancestrals' land there. This is how Panchali is actually being narrated. Now with this story, another two films are also very much associated. Number one is about Aparajita, where we come to know about the death of Harihar Rai, and not only that, the death of Sarvajaya also, later part. Life of Apu in a college in Kolkata, a new startup. This movie again is related with another movie, and that is Apur Sansar. Dear students, These are all correlated. In the description box, I will give you the link of the films. Also, the notes are available. I will discuss you more about Indian folk literature of MEG 16, and go through this lesson. It will be helpful for you, and you can score a good marks in the examination. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.